So, last weekend my cousin Heather decided she was going to go vegan, again. She does this every 6 months or so, usually right after a barbecue or a particularly intense episode of a nature documentary. This time, she was determined to make it stick, and she invited the family over for her vegan renaissance dinner, which sounded suspiciously like an excuse to force feed us kale. We all showed up, ready to be supportive, or at least to make fun of her tofu if it turned out as bad as last time, which, in her defense, was less food and more abstract art. Now, Heather had found a recipe for pan-seared tofu with a crispy exterior and a tender heart. She took the crispy part very seriously. I watched her press the tofu with a cast iron skillet, then with the actual dictionary, and finally with something that might have been a car battery. By the time she was done, the tofu slabs looked more like hockey pucks than food. She tossed them in the pan and cooked them for what felt like the duration of the Jurassic period. When she served them, the family dog, Baxter, was the only one brave enough to give it a try. Here's where it got weird. Baxter took one bite and immediately started gnawing on the tofu like it was the finest rawhide. He carried it off to his bed, growled at anyone who got too close, and refused to eat his regular dinner. The next morning, Heather tried to redeem herself by frying up some bacon for the rest of us. She offered a piece to Baxter, who sniffed it, sneezed, and dragged his tofu chunk under the couch like it was a precious artifact. We're talking about a dog who once ate an entire rotisserie chicken, plastic bag included, and now he's suddenly judging bacon. So now, thanks to Heather's cooking, the dog is vegan, the couch smells like soy sauce, and we're all afraid to accept dinner invitations. On the bright side, if anyone wants to play fetch, we've got plenty of tough chews. They're gluten-free, high in protein, and apparently, even bacon can't compete. Who knew the real way to convert someone to veganism was to make the meat taste like a chew toy and the tofu taste like victory?